Hello and welcome to Instablogs Global Report. This is Sukhmani with fresh updates and more citizen voices from all over the world. Stories for the day are: India to hand Kasab's DNA sample to Pakistan. LTTE chief Prabhakaran's bunker busted by the Sri Lankan army. El Paso City Council seeks resolution for legalizing drugs. And New Zealand police use Facebook imagery to solve burglary. India will hand over a second dossier of evidence regarding the involvement of Pakistani elements in the terrorist attacks in Mumbai. This will include DNA samples and fingerprints of Ajmal Amir Kasab, the only terrorist captured alive for the Mumbai terrorist attack in November 2008. CJ Samli from India wants the DNA samples for the other 9 terrorists involved in the attacks also to be handed to Pakistan.
Hi, this is Samli, citizen journalist from India, reporting on Instablogs. The second dossier from India to Pakistan, which is likely at hand DNA sample of lone arrested terrorist Ajmal Amir Kasab for the verification of Pakistani authorities, is a welcome move. Other than the fact that it will enable Pakistani authorities to match the sample with his father and establish his Pakistani identity, the DNA sample is also accepted as evidence in the court of law. In fact, the government should hand over the DNA samples of other 9 terrorists too, whose names and addresses are available with the authorities. Let the whole world know how they transmit terrorism to the world.
The Sri Lankan army claims to have busted a bunker where Liberation Tigers of Tamil heirloom chief Velupillai Prabhakaran was supposed to be hiding. CJ Vignesh for Sri Lanka expresses his elation at the latest setback inflicted upon the Tamil rebels.
This is Vignesh, citizen journalist from Sri Lanka, reporting on Instablogs. Sri Lankan Army's latest feat of busting bunker belonging to the LTTE chief Velupillai Prabhakaran has added another feather in the former's cap. He may have escaped meeting a brutal end at the hands of the army, but then at least Sri Lankans may see contentment in the fact that the rebel leader faces the biggest challenge of his life. Prabhakaran is a ruthless killer, outlawed around the world as a terrorist kingpin and wanted on charges of mass murder. The international community must help Sri Lanka in bringing this culprit to justice.
City Council of El Paso, Texas has stopped the legalization of drugs by the federal administration in an attempt to curb the drug war. CG Oscar Estrada from Mexico has more on the story.
This is Oscar Villanueva, citizen journalist, reporting from Mexico. Concerns about the bloody drug war being fought just across the Mexican border led to a short-lived resolution in El Paso, Texas, asking the federal government to consider legalizing drugs. Mayor John Cook vetoed the resolution hours after it was unanimously approved by the City Council. The non-binding resolution suggested that legalizing drugs in the United States would help curb a volatile and bloody drug war that killed more than 1,600 in Ciudad Juarez, just across from El Paso, in 2008.
Police in New Zealand nabbed a man who was trying to crack a bar safe after posting security camera footage of the act on the internet networking site Facebook. CJ Byron Clark from New Zealand says that the incident proves how new age media can be of immense use in curtailing crime.
This is Byron Clark, citizen journalist reporting from New Zealand for Instablogs. The latest incident involving the capture of a burglar by simply displaying the CCTV footage and the pictures of him on Facebook shows that the new media has definitely come of age. Who could have imagined that the social networking sites could play such a useful role in catching the antisocial elements? However, this isn't the first time that Facebook, the world's largest online social network, has been used to crack down on criminals. The episode will definitely help in containing crimes that are committed with impunity, since most offenders got the opportunity to move out scot-free even in the absence of adequate means.
If you want your voice to be heard by millions, let Instablogs be your choice. You can contact us at cj@instablogs.com. That's all for today's show. We'll be back with fresh updates and more citizen voices. Till then, it's goodbye from the entire team of Global Report.